In this Unit 8 Learning Set 1 example, we're going to examine when somebody wants to have a certain amount in their account when they retire. So Chelsea is 45 years old. She plans to open a retirement account. She wants to have $300,000 in the account when she retires at age 62. So they give us the amount she wants to have, but they didn't give us the years. However, they did tell us her current age and her age she wants to retire at. How much must she deposit each month into an account with an APR of 2.25%? Okay, so in this instance, instead of using the interest calculator, we're going to use the investment calculator. Okay, so in the investment calculator, it has several different options. So the first one is, if you have a starting amount, what would you get at the end? Okay. The other thing is additional contribution. We can enter our target amount and figure out what we need to put in monthly. And that's the option we're going to use for this example. Okay, so I just showed you how to get to that additional contribution. So let's take and enter in the information into the calculator. And like before, I just did a copy of the page. So our target, that's the amount we want to end with. We want to end with $300,000. Our starting amount, she's not giving us a starting amount. She's only telling us how much she wants to deposit. How much should she deposit each month? So our starting amount would be 0. Now after would be how long, okay? How long is this investment? So if we take, she wants to retire at 62 years minus 45 years, that tells us that she wants to retire in 17 years. So that would be the after, meaning years after 17 years. Our return rate is our APR of 2.25%. And compound, they don't come out and tell us explicitly compounding, but they say she wants to deposit each month. So by doing that, that is telling us that we're looking at a situation where it is going to compound monthly. Okay, so compound, we would select monthly from the drop down. After we enter our information, you would hit the calculate button and then look at the results. And the results tell us that she will need to contribute $1,208.59 at the end of each month to reach a target of $300,000 in 17 years. And the calculator also gives us additional information: what our end balance is, our starting amount, we didn't put anything in, how much did we contribute in all, which, don't forget, the contribution, that would be 17 years times 12 deposits a year times the $1,208.59. That is how we would calculate total contribution. And then the interest would be the difference between the two. Okay, so in this check your understanding, which would result in the need for a larger monthly deposit? Half the interest rate or half the number of years before the money is withdrawn from the account? So for our two examples, in the first one, half the interest rate, the only thing we would change from our previous information is the rate of return. We want to cut that 2.25 in half. And for the half the number of years, the difference would be changing the after amount. So looking at the results for both of them, if we were to change our rate of return by cutting that in half, we would have to contribute $1,100 or $1,335.13 each month. If we cut the years in half but kept the return rate the same, we would then need to contribute $2,671 per month. So, in answer to the question, the change that would cause us to contribute more each month would be if we put money in half the number of years.